Hello, welcome to that new tutorial, and this time we're gonna be talking about how to change the front bumper on a Mercedes W124. Okay, as you will see, it's pretty straightforward. I will show you the steps. I've got the other bumper that I'm gonna be replacing with this one because it's broken. So this tutorial will help you if you need to remove it, to paint it, to repair it, or just to change it. Okay, so let me show you what you need to remove in order to replace it. Okay, so here we've got the back of the bumper, and as you can see on each side we've got those nuts. These are number 13. Okay, in the middle we've got a number 10. In order to have access to this, we need to open the bonnet. And on each side we've got, here you can see you've got a bracket, so you can remove the nut here or at the top, as you wish. And this is a number 10. So as you can see, pretty straightforward. Usually you go under the car, you remove this and it's off. But there's always something. Depending of your car, it may be a bit complicated. So let me explain to you what could be happening. So for instance, usually on the turbo model, you've got here just behind the bumper, you got the radiator. So therefore, if you go under the car to try to loosen the nuts, you won't be able to do it because it's right in the way. So what you'll have to do, you will have to remove the headlight, and once you remove the headlight, then you've got direct access to the nuts and you'll be able to remove it. Okay. Also, if your car is equipped with an outside temperature sensor, you know, on your dash when you're driving, it usually marks the temperature. If you got that on your car, then you've got a sensor here behind the number plate. So where it's located, you've got the number plate here. As you can see, it's held here, and the cable comes here, and the sensor is right here, held by a screw. Okay, so if you got the sensor, you need to first remove the number plate. So if you got screws, you remove the screws. If you got rivets, you use a drill. You remove the rivets, you remove it, and you loosen the sensor. Okay, because the sensor will have to go in and then remove the bumper. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna show you how we're gonna remove it. You will see it's pretty straightforward. And once you got that in mind, the sensor and your radiator, well, it's very easy. Okay. Okay, I wanted to show you on this car, for instance. Here we've got the sensor, as you can see, the outside temperature sensor. So if you got this on your car, you must remove this before the bumper. It's a must. Okay. And the other thing is the radiator that you may have here, because once it's fitted here, you've got this that goes there, more or less, and therefore you got no access whatsoever because you can't place your hand. Okay, so you'll have to remove the headlight. Okay, so let's start and dismantling now. Okay, as you can see, I've now lifted the car. I've used that jack because I found it a bit more stable and easier to use. But if you don't have this, you can use the jack for the car, obviously. Now, I always stress it on my videos because there's many accidents that always happen. People leave the car, they go under, and the car fall, people die. So always, obviously, handbrake and first gear on, or if you got an automatic car, on P. Once it's done, once it's lifted, you lift the bonnet as well to have access to the middle nut. Okay, and now what we do, we remove everything and we remove the bumper. Okay, as you can see, I've now removed the bumper. In case you had to remove that bracket, just make sure you place it on the correct side. As you can see, on this side you got a hole, and on this side you got a slit. So it goes, the hole goes at the top and the slit goes on the side. Why? Because when you fit it, this can adjust like that. So if you want the bumper closer to the car or more out. And this one is to regulate the height of the bumper. Okay, so like that it's perfectly fitted. So when you fit it, make sure you place it the correct way. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna put the other bumper here, fit the number plate, and we're done. To fit the bumper, what I usually do, I place it on the car more or less. Okay, so sometimes you have to look a bit. And here in the middle I'm gonna put that nut. Okay, okay, so it's just to hold it. Okay, now it's held, so now I know it won't fall. Now I can go under the car, I can put all the different nuts, and I know it's gonna be fitted properly. Then I will finish with this one. Here on that bumper, there's a chrome part. That chrome part came only on phase 2 and phase 3 cars, Mercedes. But this car is a phase 1. So as you can see, the bumpers are fit perfectly. There's no problem whatsoever. So if you want to update your car with a phase 2 or phase 3 bumper, there's no problem. You remove yours and you fit the new one, and that's fine. It's done. Okay, no problem whatsoever to update it. Okay, the bumper is now fitted on the car. We just need to fit the number plate. So as you can see, I had the rivets here, so I removed it using a drill. So what we do, we just go on top of it. We go very slightly, we don't go through the number plates. We just want to remove the top part. So like that it'll get free on those 4, and then we can remove the number plates. Sometimes the bit fall off, sometimes it doesn't. To remove that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna recover that support. So for that we need to remove 2 screws. As you can see, that support as well hold as well the sensor for the car, for the temperature. So if you don't have that support, I will give you the part number. Like that you'll be able to buy one. I remove it. Okay, so the part number is 124 885 1023. Okay. Okay, so now what we do, if you need to remove this, so you place this between 2 pieces of wood or steel, whatever you want, and after you place something on top, like a screwdriver or something, and you push it down with a hammer. Okay, and it'll come off immediately. Okay, so now I just need to place this back on this one, the number plate, and that's it. The job is done. Well, my friends, I hope you enjoyed the video that I've shown you and you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel and give me a like. And if you feel like it, you can leave me a comment as well. Well, see you on the next video.